This is the first round of the Swiss format of the DreamHack Summer Asian Close Qualifier. In case you're not that familiar with the Swiss format, it is basically double elimination. It's a mix of round robin and double elimination, basically. You're all seated in one table. It comes down to, if you win 2 matches, you're through in the main tournament. If you lose 2 matches, you're out. So all the 24 players are in one bracket at the moment. They play against each other with some seedings involved as well. If you win your game, you will be paired against the player who has won their game as well. So it's basically the winner's bracket. If you lose your game, you will be seated against the player who lost his game as well. It's basically the lower bracket. And then there's a match tomorrow between the guys who got 1 win and 1 loss, and then there's going to be the deciding match. The early rounds are best of 3. The decision matches are best of 5. But we start with Michael versus Fortitude in a best of 3.
All right. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to explain this a lot more times today, but that's okay. It is our job, after all. And once you get around to it, it kind of starts to crystallize after a while. 2 wins to get through, 2 losses to drop out. And yeah, best of 5 in the qualifying matches, which is going to be the second round today that we're going to be covering. DK standard opening, by the way, against an AM standard opening between the 2 players here. I wasn't necessarily 100% expecting a Crypt Lord, but I was kind of feeling it. I was thinking, come on, now is the time that the Chinese finally start picking up Papa Roach. But it's still not the case, dude. What the hell? They are refusing the Beatles.
Yeah, I talked with Todd yesterday a little bit, and he was providing his friend Michael with some replays, I guess. But yeah, it's the standard, and on this map, maybe it's map specific, you know? Maybe it's just because it's Northern Isles. You have this very, very strong early tier 2 push, early tier 1 push with the 6 skeletons, and your opponent is usually trying to go for an expansion, then you try to break it with skeletons. On other maps, maybe that might be different. Maybe, like Michael especially, is usually a man of many weapons, so he can play Lich opening on Amazonia. He can play the normal DK Fiend style, and I'm pretty sure that he can play the Crypt Lord by now as well.
Yeah, on some maps, the Crypt Lord and fast expansion is especially powerful. On early expansion maps, easy expansion maps, like Last Refuge and especially Echo Isles. Yeah, I like what you pointed out here. This level 2 DK Harass has been so strong over the last couple of months, so tough to deal with, that seems to be a good strategy to go for. Surprisingly, Michael is not going for a second Rod of Necromancy. Does he have backpack? Oh, he does! Yes. Brings in Rod, and of course, the Michael special. A sacrificial skull as well.
Pretty damn sweet, my man. We got a clause of attack as well, and the first person is already down. Fortitude has to hold this. This is absolutely necessary to get this expansion up without too many losses, but that's the second peasant, and the angle of attack for the skeletons is pretty damn good. Nice control by Fortitude, but boom, next coil, next kill.
Here comes the Blight. Just waiting for the Rod. So far, not a complete disaster. We still have some peasants alive, but that might change. Goes for the tower now as well. Canceling that one is also a big deal. Another peasant goes down, and another one. Oh, baby. That was horrible. 5 peasants, I believe.
Yes. Oh, he burned through all the mana, but he has still 3 charges of Rod of Necromancy, and of course some damage with the Fiend as well. Archmage is trying to get rid of that little spider, but Michael doesn't even need that too much, man. Fortitude, from 3rd best player in the world in winter to, like, from carrying his team into the 2nd place of Gold League, now struggling with Michael in the first round of the close qualifier. What happened to him in the past 8 months, Remo?
I'm not sure. Last year was the rise of his talent and his prominence in general. This year it was all up to Infi and TH to impress us and dazzle us. Something went wrong. What exactly is hard to tell. I have seen this early game so many times by now on this map. Aren't humans just supposed to veto this map?
I feel the same. Like, I think people started to veto it against Happy, because Happy is just, like, he was one of the first ones to be really good on this map in general, and then 1-0 introduced the skeleton stuff. And from that moment on, it seems unholdable.
Yeah.
Like, what do you really do? You can do some damage control if you're Infi or TH, but if you're not a god, this seems so one-sided.
Actually, somehow Fortitude has the resources to take right now, so he's beginning tier 2 at around the same time that tier 3 for the Undead will start. So somehow he's recovering fairly well despite all the peasant losses. That's quite impressive. Has good footy numbers still as well. Considering how many workers died, this is actually looking insanely good. Like, it's not, you know, perfect by any means, but there was 6 peasants going down.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's
a lot of peasants dying.
That is definitely more than 5 peasants. I can tell you that much.
It's more than 4 as well, dude.
What? It's twice as much as 3 peasants. It's unbelievable.
Kind of insane, actually.
It is.
Yeah. But back to the point of map vetoes, I guess it's kind of tough for human, especially if you're looking to fast expand. What options are you left with? Concealed Hill, always a rough map. I really think humans need to start playing Twisted again against Undead, but that's also hard for humans because against the other races, it's pretty bad. So they veto it all the time everywhere else. However, on Netties, there's no vetoes. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something that they should consider adjusting in the future. But well, we don't see it here. We do see footies coming in, looking for some kills on the Fiend. One of them is already very hurt. There's one coil. Good positioning by Fortitude. He's going to take out this one Fiend for certain. There's no more coils left. The boots on the AM makes it easy for him to weave in and out. And he traded one footy for one Fiend right there. This is excellent. The tech keeps progressing. The lumber's looking really good. Peasant count now quite high. Almost 50 supply for Fortitude already. Good hold so far, but we all know the most dangerous time is when the Undead tier 3 rolls around, and that's when you need to be ready.
Yeah, we're not that far away from it, my friend. I was about to make this point before we went into the very detailed numbers of peasants there. Fortitude kept a lot of footmen alive. It was all economy that died, but not fighting power. So this will definitely help in the defense. This will help him creep. And it's still a good number of footmen that he can work with. After the good trades anyway. After the first 2.5 Novas that we saw on stream. So
good usage of the shop here as well. With the clarities, with the regen scrolls. One tower gets cancelled. Can he get us around here? He's not quite Chimiko, but he's forcing the Fiends back. Doesn't have defend, right?
No.
Oh, maybe now it's around. Almost had it. Now has it. Maybe against the trees. But there's a level 2 coil to heal that Fiend up. No Nova, however, to punish this. Oh, but he doesn't get the kill. That feels bad. You find the surround, but not the kill. But at least it drained a lot of mana out of the DK, I suppose.
Here's the Pit Lord. Fortitude, at the moment, I think his positioning is very good. You want the Pit Lord, you want to be in the face of the expansion of your opponent, but these are valuable seconds where Fortitude is not defending and where the Pit Lord is not doing any damage to the economy.
These boots on the AM, by the way, how good are they, man?
Boots are really good. I don't know, like, maybe we have to point this out more. How good boots can be.
Item. Just one. MK is going to be coming out in a second. His help with the Stormbolt is going to be desperately needed. Footies trying to flank from the back, perhaps. There's always a tough moment for the human right now. Undead is basically online and really scary, but you don't have your tier 3 ready yet. So now, how do you hold with the little things, with the few things that you have?
Okay. Pit Lord shouldn't get in range of the Arcane Tower. That's one of the most important things here. Water Elemental always puts some pressure on the statues, which is a nice decision, I feel. The mispositioning on the Footman. He was ready to dive into the Undead base, now pulls them back, waiting for the Mountain King to arrive. And here he is on the right-hand side of the map. Will the Footmen join? Are they looking for reinforcements? Yes, especially with Backpack. This might be an Omega Brain play by Fortitude to catch these reinforcements, but now they join the fight.
First Rain of Fire didn't do that much damage towards the towers and towards the peasants. Everything was repaired properly. Taking out the statue right here with one more hit. Such a big deal. That's the sustain gone for the Undead. MK, though, eats the Coil Nova. Ouch. That one hurts. But he's only level 1. He's going to be back very soon. Fortitude needs to make sure he's getting his infrastructure up as well. Breakers are coming. Workshop is coming. Needs to hold on.
Tier 3 is around the corner. We get upgrades for the footmen, so even they do a little more damage alongside the breakers and knights. And this pit lord attack didn't do too much damage. Yes, Mountain King dead, but he was soaking up so much damage that, I don't know, it feels like it's a good hold by Fortitude still.
Yeah, he holds the first wave, but the dangerous thing also on this map is if the undead can't break you right away, they can fall back a little bit into the middle and creep to very valuable camps. Oh, AM, bold, even attempting to steal the item. But it goes to the undead, and that is the Qualifier boots. Not the greatest, but a little bit more damage for the Lich. Could even swing over now to the marketplace if he wants and get ready for upkeep. There's another ziggurat coming for Michael. More upgrades as well for the Fiends going up to 1-0. But Fortitude, he's got a lot of gold. He's at tier 3 now. He
Catching up.
could start to go towards 70 supply.
He's catching up indeed. Mountain King is back. Staff of Sanctuary immediately. Would love to see the Orb of Fire, of course, as well, but it's not just time for that yet. He needs levels now. He's slipping a little in macro. Doesn't go for the Paladin right away. I don't see any upgrades. He's not producing anything. Ah, now. That's the Paladin. That's the first knight. First 2 knights, actually.
Oh. Look at that counter expo. That's something we almost never see from other undeads, but Michael is the one guy who likes playing counter expo in the late game. Instantly scouted by the gyro, by the way. Wow. What a crazy scout.
Someone did his homework, right?
And you know, Fortitude nowadays doesn't play many tanks anymore. In nowadays meta.
Really?
You can't really afford it, and nowadays it's meta. Listen to me. But when we go 2-base, suddenly tanks are great again. So maybe he's rubbing his hands together right now. But first he needs to come back to the expansion and make sure he defends here against this next push. Does he have a TP? Yes, he does. Army isn't that big, though. This is suddenly looking super scary with the Book of the Dead. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Trouble.
There's no dispel. There's no priest. He didn't use his sanctuary at all for casters, just for breakers. So he can't do anything against these skeletons right now. So a little exodus from the peasants, saving most of them. This is, of course, a lot of damage to the town hall as well. So Fortitude definitely has to react. He has a couple of rogue footmen, though, canceling the haunted gold mine. So if he holds now, everything looks great.
It's gonna be a tough fight, though. This undead army is certainly scary. Long-range coil, last second, saves the Fiend. The missing Orb of Fire definitely being noticeable there. But now comes the flank. Militia from the main. That should be a big help. Knights with normal damage. Also there, the MK in trouble again. Can he be saved? Yes, with the staff, but he's out of the fight for quite a while. One statue falls. AM level 4. Valuable increase in the mana regen. Kolnova on the Paladin. Lots of hero focus here from our undead player. And that leads to a kill and to the level 4 on the DK. But a lot of Fiends are falling. The kiting perhaps a little bit lacking. Mana not too high on the Lich anymore for Frost Armor. But the DK still has plenty of coils left. And now without heroes interfering, Michael is taking this fight.
Looks like it. The Destroyer is back up in the air after the first one fell. But slipping a little in micro, especially with the Fiend and the Lich here. But this is only peasants, of course. This is sweet, juicy experience. And you know, undeads love experience. Pit Lord level 3, no repair. This town hall is about to fall.
Peasants coming in, but nothing they can do. Has to let this one go. Can Fortitude stabilize on one base? It's extremely hard. He needs levels. Levels on the MK, levels on the Paladin. On the bottom right of the map, there's still plenty of camps left. That's where he should go. That's where he has to go, I suppose. And that's where Michael should know he needs to contest.
You know, this necropolis is falling against the 2 footmen, and then Michael is supply stuck. This could give Fortitude the time to build the army he needs to get the levels he needs, and then strike back, even though he's only on one base.
Double crystal ball, by the way. Todd giving the influence over to his friend.
Yeah, man, these items are really not that good. Boots of Kel'Thuzad, I know you love it, but there's no Dark Ranger in place, so calm down, calm down. On the other side, we get the Katka's Pipe. Would have been amazing for the Undead, for the Archmage, not so much. Speaking of the Archmage, not so much. That's a guaranteed TP force after he was caught with that Nova.
Yeah, at least Fortitude got the red camp, but it didn't result in level 3 level ups. Would have loved to go for the Tuskars after, but with Michael here, he can't afford to. Michael, now that he's supply stuck, is going for upgrades, going for the disease cloud. Stinky, stinky. Many winky.
Or as I call it, the Remo's room upgrade. Halfway done.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
I will.
Just because there's some green fumes here every now and then. Come on now.
You know, it's kind of weird that you gave a name to the mold that's all around your bed. But, you know, whatever. You do your thing. It feels like Michael's... Huh?
Not even true.
No, of course not. You're in denial now? Okay. It feels like Michael's not hitting the next plateau of undead strength. He's kind of closest to 5. He got 3-3. Oh, wait a second. I didn't check the experience on the Lich. He's about to hit level 4.
August, dude. Does this change much in... Like, it's +4 intelligence, of course. Never to be underestimated. But he can't use it so well for mana, I guess. Pitlord getting level 4 is a big deal, by the way. Level 2 cleave and level 2... Wait, did he skill Howl? Probably not, right? Or did he?
No. Rain of Fire 2. Could skill Howl next.
Cleave 2 is so good, though. Especially against Knights.
Oh, yeah, it's Rain of Fire 2. Yeah,
upgrades.
so yeah, of course. I thought he's Cleave 2 already. But no. Good scouting by Fortitude again. We got Thundering Blades. We got 1-0. We got the Warsong Battle Drums that I think we didn't mention yet. So this is all looking pretty good. No one is setting up another expansion again. One base tier 3 play. Rare to see. Animal War Train next as well. More Abominations, more Fiends. And the third attack upgrade.
Third attack upgrade, yeah. That's a lot of deeps. Nice illusions here. Fiends caught a little bit out of position. Greeted with a Stormbolt quickly. That's a lot of gyros. Can he take those on, or should he just sacrifice the destroyers? The question. Great Rain of Fire in the back. Onto the Knights trying to stream in. A severe lack of Frost Armor here, however. We see it on none of the units. Michael is kiting back, losing more Fiends, going again for the hero kill. That seems to be his answer. Trying to get the MK. The staff was not in range. AM too far away. Mountain King falls. The army's still looking okay. 60 supply for Fortitude, but without Strongbow, what can you do now? How are you gonna micro against this undead who is so fast with the aura? Good usage of staff here. Colnova again! And this AM is deleted. With level 5 DK, this nuke is too strong and this game is over. GG. And 1-0 for Michael.
Gets rid of him in a blink of an eye. Michael winning map number 1 and Fortitude now. Facing the lower bracket, basically. That doesn't feel too good. Good recovery, I feel. But in the end, I don't know. This is hero focus. MK hero focus. For once, the answer.
Yeah, most undeads nowadays on the top level don't really do this anymore. They just focus units, kite back, and that, you know, is a nice, safe feeling for the human to play with if they never get their heroes focused. But the MK certainly did. And didn't have an invul, right? Well, of course, tough to get map position to go to the shop with how Michael had so much map control. Would have loved to have an invul, but didn't and was punished. But it wasn't looking bad. Like, especially that recovery from the early. I was quite impressed. But it's still tough to hold on against the undead tier 3.
All right, guys in chat, if you have any updates for us from the other games, maybe you are watching GTR, who's casting basically the B stream, then let us know, guys. That would be wonderful. Did they invite you already? I kind of forgot to close the game. That should be fine.
Not in the lobby yet.
Fortitude is now. What that will be. We will be invited in a second. Damn, Michael, feels like since the team league started again, he found the drive again, right? Found the passion for Warcraft. He's participating in way more tournaments than, let's say, half a year ago. And he's doing better and better as well.
Yeah, he is doing better, but he's still pretty inconsistent, I feel. Haven't we been following him throughout a couple of tournaments recently, and I felt like you were his unlucky charm. Like whenever we joined his games, he kept on losing.
Impossible. We never do this, especially not for undeads, especially not if these undeads are from France. We don't curse anyone.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid that he was going to be like, nope, I don't invite you anymore. You always make me lose. But Michael is being a good guy and had no problem accepting.
We got one result, by the way. 1-0 leads 1-0 with passion.
Oh my
Against
God,
passion.
Neo. How is that possible?
It's quite an upset, huh?
Crazy.
Oh, I got an invite, I think. Yes, Fortitude. Good guy. Yeah. Ready to rock. Kind of funny how both these players had different names like a year ago or something. Fortitude versus Michael, aka Romantic versus Lucifer.
Who else do we have? Thunder, who changed the name.
Yeah. We also have a Michael in America now, by the way. So we got three Michaels in this.
Michael and Michael's brother, right? Is the thing.
Exactly. Here we go. Next map started, and this should be Fortitude's map, I feel. By the way, we got a couple of supporters, we didn't even mention them. Your Voice is Ambrosia for the 8-month resub. Chewable Prozac for the 3-month resub. Keeping the scene healthy. Let's go. Mr. GN with the 43-month resub. And Shaman for the 5-month resub. Much love, guys. Keep that sub counter up high. By the way, Manic Twig posted a little bet on Twitter yesterday evening where he said 25 gifted subs for every map that my boy Warchief Rich gets today.
Oh,
so
damn.
Go Richard. Show some support.
Is he from England by any chance?
I think so.
Ah, okay. That's gonna be some sick games later, dude. Rich against Juan.
It's definitely gonna be our game. Like, there's no doubt that we are streaming Warchief versus Juan.
It's gonna be a cool game. Probably gonna be very one-base micro intensive. They're both super good in their unit control, which is rare to see for Night Elves, but refreshing to see as well. That's not even a flame. That's just truth.
Wow.
Most Night Elves just concentrate more on the macro.
That's what
the way it is.
Yeah.
Lil DC and Rich, those are the two really micro focused players, I feel like, in Europe. That's gonna be for later. For now, we play on Asia, and we continue with the second map here, Amazonia. And what is this, dude? That's a Mountain King. Whoa, that looks desperate. How?
Michael has been playing a lot of Lich on Amazonia versus Human. So maybe it's a reaction to this, but it's not a Lich, it's a DK. It's a double Ziggurat DK.
Is that so much better against Lich, though? Like, if you don't get the Storm Bolts around, then what do?
Yeah, just get it.
Just get it.
Just get it.
Just get it, forehead.
Dude, especially on Amazonia. Like, yeah, on Terranos, okay. On Echo Isles, okay.
Yeah.
But on AZ.
Even on LR, it can be playable. But if Michael comes to... Oh my god, he's playing a ghoul build, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, he messed up the lightning shield creep. Whoops. Happens sometimes.
To the best of us.
Alright. If this MK tries to creep the natural, and then DK comes in with level 2 and like 4 or 5 ghouls,
then we have to look out for next game.
Cool, by the way, that Michael's playing ghoul opening here. Very, very, very rare against human. I think the best thing that Fortitude could do is tech here now. If he gets to level 3 and tier 2, suddenly these ghouls aren't so good anymore. Against Fast Expo, though, oh, they're really good.
Yeah. Is he teching, though? That's 4 farms, Remo.
That looks a lot like an expansion, if you ask me.
Yeah. Ghouls coming. Skeletons are there
He's
as
bringing
well.
more ghouls from the main, dude. This is gonna be 6 ghouls in total. Oh,
Yep,
jeez.
he's still attacking, but
Jeez Louise, dude.
he seems a little hesitant though. Well, okay, waiting for the militia. He pulled out the creeps, so at least no stun and no slow. But this could be the end right away.
Right, he takes out the trappers quite quickly. Stormbolts around in the DK. That's the one thing that Michael can't let happen. Oh, big mistake by the Korean. That's cracked.
Yeah.
But that doesn't get you out of this, dude. No way he gets the kill.
What? See?
Yikes!
As I say, just get it.
Just get it. Forehead. I guess he should Tavern revive the DK now, but that's kind of expensive.
Dude, he's gonna lack the aura for such a long time.
I should probably go Aura on 3.
Yeah. He's gonna lack coil too for such a long time.
Cool game though. Not quite the norm.
Okay. Michael's still trying to put in some pressure. Kills the footman. He can't. Yeah, this must be level 3. It is level 3. Greater mana potion. Okay. It's clap, by the way. No bash.
All right. Is it also clap level 2 or is it Stormbolt 2 probably, right?
Wait a second, guys. There seems to be a bug with the indicator, maybe. But I assume it's Stormbolt 2.
All right, DK is finally back with Coil and Death Pact. His expo is insanely delayed though. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Shop first, tower first, then town hall. DK is back. We still get a couple of ghouls here. We stay on tier 2. Michael a little late-ish with the graveyard maybe. But yeah, here we go again.
Alright, Stormbolt's around once more.
No. Clap, clap. Oh, that's level 2 clap, by the way. He just skilled it. He was holding on to it. Waiting if Michael continues to go for more ghouls. And then deciding to choose the skill.
Smart boy. Yeah, clap level 2 is pretty good against ghouls. Almost as good as Carrion Swarm.
You want to make fun of me?
What? No. That was a little nod to Todd.
Ah. Because I'm a big fan of Carrion Swarm. I thought you'd just making me look like a fool, maybe. Okay, we canceled the slaughterhouse. That was well done as well. And there's still a lot of footmen.
Did he even cancel it? He's got so few resources.
Yeah, right?
Made it right away.
Oh, yay. Okay, yeah, he... Okay, Lich is coming. Well-timed retreat for Fortitude. And the expo's up.
Alright. But tier 2 is still far away. And the big problem for MK first is not necessarily the early game so much. It's the mid game and late game. Holding on against a good fiend army from Undead. On tier 3 especially, but also on tier 2 already can be tough if the DK gets a level 2 coil online quickly. Which, this game might be a little different though.
Got another result, by the way. Fly takes the 1-0 lead over Czech. And 1-0 has kicked Passion to the lower bracket in very quick succession. 2-0 right there.
Damn, that was fast.
That was fast indeed.
Did he play double crypt Ghoul Rush or something?
How am I supposed to know that? I'm watching the same games as you do.
Yeah, it's just a question. Rhetorical, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna see Stormbolt against the Acolytes? Man, I haven't seen that in forever. Oh boy.
It's only level 1, of course. Yep, it's clapped then.
Dude, I'm getting PTSD right now from W3 Arena days. MK in my main base killing my Acolytes.
And what a timing, right? Czechy is back and the human starts to play MK first again. Can that be a coincidence? Oh, big mana potion pop.
Oh, wants to get to the ghouls. Clap! Oh! Oh!
Feels bad, man, or feels good, man. Depends.
Oh, Zapper. Where's he gonna land that, though?
Coiled.
Nowhere. Okay.
Up a little bit of waste. And here's the Lich with counter AoE. This is a fun game so far.
Yeah. Quite bloody. Oh, Gargoyle.
Yep.
Adds to the nostalgia. And you can't kill that Gargoyle with only level 1 Stormbolt. Oh, getting distracted by the creeps. Oh no. Why did the creeps aggro though? That was weird.
That was weird indeed. Creeps work in mysterious ways these days. Thank you, Zabi, for gifting a sub to Mathos is my name. We got double racks by Fortitude. Double racks riffles.
A player's forces are under attack.
Rifleman. Well, I'm always a fan of that.
Double rack, we love the double racks. Dude, the
Speaking
creeps.
of Menthos, do you like Menthos?
Yeah.
Those chewing things?
Yeah.
Do you like the standard ones more or like the fruity orange ones more?
The standard ones, but I won't say no to a fruity Mentos.
Yeah, I think I had the last time, like 10 years ago. Didn't like them so much, but I thought the fruity ones were alright.
That's just, I thought that leads up to something.
No.
Like a story. Yesterday I met a friend and did we have fun with some Mentos? No?
No?
No.
I didn't go too wild with the Mentos. I never even did the Coca-Cola bottle explosion.
Me neither. I kind of regret that. I have to do that someday. Lich is attacking quite fast with this, by the way.
This is kind of the strat with which Fortitude once defeated Happy, by the way, in... What was that? Like CC Masters or something. It was not this map, it was LR, but it was MK, Expo, Rifles, and at some point Tier 3 Innerfire, which he's not making any moves towards yet, but could be good.
I think it's a master stabilize and then go, go, go. Tier 3 by Michael, also not the fastest. The Slaughterhouse cancel kind of delayed his entire game, and I don't know, against mass rifles, how good are destroyers really?
Yeah, not that good, I think.
Oh.
Ooh, that creep deck though against the footies could be juicy. That's a lot of experience right there. Oh, or he could just go for a destroyer bust.
What? It's only one. Yeah, the anti-air is lacking for now.
Oh, is he gonna morph another destroyer?
3
He's
destroyers.
gonna be kind of trapped in here though. Militia support could be massive.
Calling them, yeah. Tower's gone. And Fortitude can't really reach. He has the Zeppelin, of course. There's no web. Blood Mage second, by the way.
The patience from Fortitude.
Dude, by the way, there's no Unholy Aura.
Yeah, everything's so slow. Oh, nice TP. He's gonna TP all the peasants back to the main, then he can call them all into militia.
Wow.
That's pretty dope. If he did it, but he's not doing it. No! That's like 12 peasants, too. Okay, it's 10.
Alright, now with the Blood Mage. What can you do? Oh, Stormbolt, but there's no Siphon follow-up yet. Okay, a little late. Lich will be able to walk out.
Big supply lead here for Fortitude. Big mass streaming in. Some rifles coming, some more priests. No mining at the expansion yet, but once the militia duration is over, I'm sure they will return to work. One Nova comes up, but that may have been the last one. Fiend, not fast enough with the aura to get away. And now the MK getting siphoned, more and more mana.
Oh, yeah.
Cheshi, close your eyes.
Yeah, he's not allowed to see this, man. Yeah, this level 2 Stormbolt now, plus the Sobi. This is pretty much unlimited mana.
Would it be more effective to give the Sobi to the Blood Mage?
You and
Once
your
he has more
min-maxing.
intelligence, I guess. Yeah, at the moment it's still slightly more effective on the MK because he has one more int. But that might change later.
There's an Acolyte coming for Michael now. Counter expansion is the name of the game again.
It's not gonna be so easy to hold though against 70 human supply barreling across the map.
Yeah, I agree.
Looking for the creep jack. There's a TP on the undead side. Stormbolt Siphon combo.
Yeah, it could be a double surround if he does it well. Oh boy. Okay, focuses on the creeps and the destroyer, maybe. Coil lost second. Mountain King is a little hurt, but so are the fiends. Abomination comes in. Lich in trouble. He threw the coil and it's a little too late. The arm was already in the air, but not fast enough. This is the Fortitude tying up the series.
Pretty crazy, dude. MK Fast Expo on AZ against a Ghoul opening. But we have to remember, there was a Stormbolt surround involved early. If he even TPs out with the DK, if he survives, TPs out, puts the Ghouls on Lumber so they don't TP with the DK, that could have still been pretty good for Michael. This should have been, honestly, this should have been a build order win. But it's not just about build orders, boys. It's also about execution. And this DK was a little too overeager.
Indeed. So the curveball works out. MK, mass rifles, Expo, well done by Fortitude. Not only tanks anymore, not mass gyros, knights, but a couple of new tools in his belt as well. Fly, by the way, has defeated Czech 2-0, so he's in the winners round as well, alongside 1-2-0, and there it's going to be a best of 5.
So far, the big favorites making it through first. Fly and 1-2-0. I guess among them we could also count Focus.
Yes,
right?
against Yange for sure.
And I would also expect Sok to be doing rather well here. But I haven't heard anything there yet.
Me neither. I'm really curious about the result of Pink and Sini. Pink, man. 17 years old. Good talent. We have a lot of young Chinese players here. That's going to be cool. 15 Sway, obviously, as well. Hope they're doing well.
Are they, I hope, not forgetting about us?
Never.
Just taking a minute to host the map. And then we should be good to go for map 3. Are we again cursing, Michael? Is this happening?
No. Alright. I'm in. You're in. Sweet.
Last Refuge. If there ever was a Cryptlord map, it's probably this one. Has he studied the replays, Michael? Has he tried it?
Trying to help out our friend GTR to get into the WeChat group. Ah, he is already. Okay. Linguagua has won his game as well. That was his match against Angshi.
Linguagua, not bad, not bad. I'm really looking forward to seeing Ice Orc again, man. I want to see how he developed.
Yeah.
If he has improved as much as he has the potential to.
Super talented kid.
Yeah. In we go. Map 3. Last Refuge. We've seen different strategies here from the two players. But in the first two maps, one thing held true, which was the fast expansion for the human. Are we going to see that again? Are we going to see the Crypt Lord? The answers lie on LR. And it's no Crypt Lord. No, it's just a standard DK Fiend opening. Are the agents actually going to refuse to play Crypt Lord the whole time it's overpowered? Like, it's going to get nerfed pretty soon. But, like, if there's any reason in the world.
Do you have any insights, Remo? You want to share?
No. But, I mean, everyone is crying, you know, for the nerfs everywhere. And they're not exactly wrong. I mean, he's a little strong, isn't he?
He's pretty okay.
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, I always fuck this up. But yeah, just because people are of the opinion, that doesn't mean that it's changing anytime soon, is it? MK again!
All right. But this time, Michael is the better opening against it. He's playing Ted Fiends. So he's going to be transitioning into Fiends faster. And as long as he gets his levels managed well, getting DK to level 2 and 3 quickly, and not going Death Pact, hopefully this time.
You know what? I'm doing a call right now. That this is gonna be a gargoyle game.
Yeah, with Michael, you know what? That could be possible. The first big question is, though, is he going to get Stonebolts surrounded?
Players'
Yeah.
forces are under attack.
So all the...
Oh, wow. Is he actually going to go for the Merc Camp? Are you crazy?
Why is that so crazy, Remo?
With an MK first, if you get creep jacked here, the Acolyte should steal the Shadow Priest away. Oh, okay. And he changes course. Oh, my goodness.
You
Did he
sound
just
very
do this?
worried for our friend Fortitude.
Yeah, if Michael comes in there with the creep jack, dude. Whew, big disaster. Was that just a ruse? To force the DK to come north to harass to prevent him from creeping, perhaps?
That would be super smart.
But he could still try to see the High Priest camp away over here. But the MK is around.
Yeah, it's really hard to get kills against Stormbolt early. And this is like nothing happening. So who does this favor? Once again, we get 4 farms.
Oh, Ghoul's coming. It's gonna go into more Ghouls. This could
Okay.
definitely be Gargs.
And people say I
A
know
player's
nothing
forces
about
are
Warcraft.
under
Come on, are you kidding?
But on this map, the Expo isn't hard to creep at all. 6 militia brought. Oh, 6 peasants in the gold mine in the main, by the way. Slight mistake. Alright, Michael. Make sure you don't get Stormbolt surrounded. Easier said than done, of course.
Players' forces are
But
under
off we go. Little late here with a move in from the Ghouls. Normally want to be there instantly. Last hit. With a coil, gets the Trapper, but that is easy last hit on the Ogre Magi for the Mountain King. And that's level 2. Has the possibility to go for Clap here. Next last hit. Michael would love to get it. But that coil is not in time. One
Didn't
peasant
even-
so far died. Second one going down. Clap comes in. But only level 1 Clap. Not that scary.
Yeah, but I think it was pretty good to get the third creep without a Stormbolt, so he has a lot more mana to work with. DK is way more careful now than he was before.
Yeah, great positioning on the peasants, by the way. Protecting them with the footies fairly well. Of course, against the ghouls here, some will die. There's just simply no way around this. But some also survived.
New militia called. Very conservative with his mana. This could / should have led to at least 1-2 more kills. We get fiends, by the way. Ah, damn, I know nothing about this game.
Oh, and Michael's gonna be supply blocked for the Lich. That's a little yikes. Might be worth to sacrifice the ghoul here.
A player's forces
MK
are
would
under
love to
attack.
creep to level 3, but more importantly, he's making sure the Expo comes up. Very good Footy Scout. Footy sees what the Undead is doing, and that now gives the space for the MK to creep up a little bit more. And once he's level 3, he's strong.
Indeed. And if this is a replenishment potion, it would be wonderful. A lot of items here are wonderful. Sentry wards, also one of them can position them here against ghoul run by, so here in the middle to see what's up. Still tier 1, of course, but we're not even 6 minutes in. Expo's
Players'
up.
forces are
This
under
is
attack.
working. Well, he's just creeping, right? He's not counter expanding.
Tier 2 counter Expo. I mean, if someone's gonna do it, it's Michael.
Yeah, exactly. Like with a lot of other undead players, I wouldn't even dare to ask, but
Town is under siege.
It's not even necessarily that bad. Like, it's not an AM with water element that can pressure you so heavily. But lumber is really low.
A player's forces are under attack.
Michael.
Mishael!
That instantly reminded me of Slash.
I got an aunt and her son.
It's called Michael.
No, her son is called Michael, but she's from Cologne, a very strong accent as well. As well. So whenever they visit, like, Michael, can you get me that cake over there, Michael?
The Cologne accent is just amazing.
Oh yeah, my auntie is nice. She's super fun. She's well aware that I make fun of her, and then like she kind of provokes it as well. It's awesome.
Does she like drinking Kölsch?
Absolutely. So we got a little bit of a push coming in, huh?
Yeah.
A player's
Tier
forces
2 undead push. 2 fiends only though. 2 ghouls also in the mix. Not too many towers yet. MK is still creeping. This could be expensive at the expansion. He has some mercenaries. He has a whole bunch of footies. Tier 2 tech has started by now for Fortitude. That tower is taking a lot of damage. Peasants are pretty hurt already. Dude, Fortitude, how are you not TPing, man?
Dude.
He wants to get the big item, and he's gonna get it. That's level 4. Now he needs TP in with the Shredder. Trying to save his expansion. Does the Arcane survive? This is important. No, it doesn't.
So
MK in trouble.
Not
Getting
again.
focused right away with
He
the
has a-
Curl Nova.
He has an Ankh. Just found it, so the item was actually a lifesaver, literally. First fiend down, second one coiled. Shadow Priest survives, Berserker as well.
Whew, okay. Fortitude holds.
The Shredder though.
Scary moment.
Dude,
Careful with that Shredder, dude. Expensive.
There's an Acolyte in the bottom right now during the way to tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. I'm kind of surprised there's no scout footy. Ah, now he's sending one. Fortitude, man. Looking sharp. Big item for Michael. Big heal against an MK, never bad. Still waiting for that level 5 MK with level 3 Stormbolt. Banish, Stormbolt, insta-kill on Fiend.
Town is under
Oh,
siege.
that's so
That
brutal.
was the epitome of Chechi Rage.
A player's forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
never forget. I can definitely understand quitting Warcraft for a while after this.
Oh, trying with the footy run by to cancel the expansion, but Michael was kind of preventing this. Ooh, this is close. 4 footies. Tele staff now on the MK would be great. And he's doing it.
Oh, the calls by Mr. Remo Demo. My calls might be bad, but it's well balanced here in this cast duo. Lich and DK have
Deal.
A player's
to hold
forces
this.
are under
This
attack.
one's cancelled, and this is so much mining time for Fortitude.
Is he playing mass rifles again? Even with the
Lucy
Shredder?
rifles. I'm not too sure about the mass yet.
Yeah.
Nope.
No second racks, no sanctum.
No. He has Merc access, so maybe he goes for Berserkers instead, and a later army. We do see a Sanctum. We do see a Blood Mage. We do see rifles.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sanctum. Oh.
A town is under siege.
All right. Mass rifles again.
Good scouting by Fortitude everywhere. You got a sentry in the base. You got a footman scouting the bottom right out. That's very, very well done throughout the entire series.
Yeah. Really liking Fortitude's play here. Game 1 did not go so well, but even there he played pretty well. But since then with the MK he really seems to
A
feel at
player's
home.
forces are under attack.
Kind of like
Yeah.
Yumiko.
Well, I love that he keeps the footman here so he can still staff on it.
Oh, dude. Staff is ready. Is that enough for a cancel though? It's kind of close.
Ghoul is already here to help in the defense.
It's perhaps not worth it. If Michael's around, he call Nova's the footy.
Yeah.
That should definitely be the expo save then.
Level 3 Dark Ranger as well. Red spot goes to Fortitude. That's the level 5. Hood of Cunning, not the greatest, but anyway. Priest intercepted. Is this the first Priest we see in the series?
Forces are under attack.
Oh, wow, the MK staffs away from his army, actually. To the gold mine.
Wow.
And that's the cancel.
He has no TP, though. He has to walk back.
It's gonna be a little while.
Yeah. Doesn't even have
Under
boots.
siege.
I don't know if that was the right call. It's
Question
certainly
is
some
his
damage.
army strong enough to push back Michael here? And I'm not sure, honestly.
He's killing
He's denying his
footmen.
footies.
A player's forces are under attack.
It looked all so good for so long, but now it's kind of awkward.
Yeah, he's calling new militia. Uh-oh. Blood Mage and Focus Fire. Thank God for this sort of Cunning War armor. Mountain King is in, but immediately silenced. He has a lot of mana. The Stormbolts have to carry Fortitude.
He stays alive again.
A player's forces
These priests die quick.
Siphon on the Lich, no more coil. There's a heal potion as well, so the MK won't fall too quickly. Michael is not re-expanding at the moment. Oh, and as I say it, he casts the Haunted Goldmine.
Nice calls today, bro.
I know, professional. I'm getting money for this.
Blood Mage in trouble! Had the TP, but doesn't use it in time. Lich also in a bit of danger, but the MK is still silent. His coil is cooling down. Lich should be fine. Boro not quite in time, but there was a lot of mana out of the MK to just get one single kill. Michael's taking control of this game again, as it seems.
That comes a little bit as a surprise. Fortitude feeling forced to get new mercenaries. This Mountain King is in danger, but the Nova ends up on the Shadow Priest. Stormbolt countered by a coil. And this is not a big army at all. It's just the MK, but now that dude is out of mana.
And it's always the big problem with the hero. Once he's out of mana, he is so useless. With mana, of course, super scary. But somehow Michael found a timing window here. He's gonna have his expansion up soon as well. Only a few seconds away from completion. He's got A-bombs now with Stinky Cloud. And again, the peasants in trouble at the expo.
Got another result, by the way. Focus 2-0's Yange. So he's in the winner's round as well. The second round will only start when all the matches are done.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be 1.5 hours. The thing is, if there's a crazy long best of 3, it's gonna mess with the schedule quite a bit. But we'll see if that becomes the case. Fortitude tries to come in for the defense. Beautiful Nova! Oh my god, on 5 rifles.
Wow!
And that's it. GG.
He just taps
2-1.
out like that. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
You mean, huh?
I mean, it was over, right?
I think so too. Yeah, this Blood Mage kill especially, that hurt. And Michael advancing into the winner's round. Michael advancing into the winner's round. And Fortitude dropped down to the lowest round. He should definitely survive day 1 though. Depends on who he's seated against. But this might come as a surprise for a lot of people.
Yes. I would have also expected, I guess, Fortitude to do perhaps better here. But it's a pretty rough matchup, as we know.
Yeah.
What I did like, though, is that he played well. There wasn't this complete resignation, I feel, in his play. He played pretty well throughout most of the games. Michael just one step ahead. And MK first, you know, it can be good, but it still has big, big downsides.
Like what?
Like when you run out of mana, suddenly you can't do anything anymore.
Ah, that's a pretty big downside, if you ask me. All right, so the other winners that are confirmed so far, 1-0, Focus, Linguagua, Fly, Michael, of course. And I think that's all we know for now. I will check more groups, but we'll see.